All right, y'all. Welcome back. This Logix. We back. Save the Game podcast. I know we've been gone for a minute, but we here and we back in action. We got a lot to talk about in the new year. This is Logix.
This is Ace. Back at it again.
Yo, so yeah, y'all. We got a lot to. This might be a little longer than usual. You feel me? But it's all good because we been behind. So we gonna catch back up. You feel me? So the first bullshit we gonna hop. Ooh, I don't know if it's been 8 or 15 seconds yet. I might have to bleep that. You know YouTube new policy, right?
No.
They like you can, why am I acting like I'm making money? It don't matter because it's retroactive, so I should care. Yeah. So basically now YouTube is like, if you curse within the first 8 to 15 seconds, basically you're safe after 15 seconds. If your video contains any curse words in the first 15 seconds, you won't get your monetization is limited at that point.
I did not know that.
And yeah, they just implement, and it's retroactive. So if you had a video you made 7 years ago,
and they cursing it,
they'll turn the monetization off.
Because you ain't know the policy. So how you?
That's so, but like that's what I'm saying. I'm like, y'all can at least do it going forward. Don't do that to people going back.
Exactly.
That's not even cool. And the only reason they doing it to go back is because they want to be lazy. Mm-hmm. That's lazy. It's like, well, if it's curse word get detected, we cutting it all off. We ain't gonna deal with the whole after this date thing. Mm-hmm. They just, it's easier for them with they weak ass. I'll bleep it if I got to, but you feel me? Mario be all right. He's pretty resilient. But so besides that, we gonna get to more. It's a lot of BS going on.
Yeah.
So
it is.
This Square Enix letter they put out so basically, if I didn't read it from top to bottom, but basically, wasn't they saying like we're trying to implement NFTs going forward?
They put out a memo at the beginning of the year, basically saying that they want to make NFTs a hallmark of what they're gonna do for you. And it's funny to say that now when it's been proven that they've been a problem. It's been proven that they failed on many different situations. So why would they now say, "Oh, we're gonna just double down on it"?
It's the weirdest shit I've ever seen. Like, why on like? What do you think is going on in their staff room? Like, how do you see the failure, the people reneging? Like, Muggs like, no, we ain't touching NFTs ever. Don't ever worry about us touching NFTs. Muggs that put it out there was like, yeah, we tweak. Take it back. We ain't doing NFTs no more. Like, what's going on?
I guess they see some money in it that we don't see because apparently, like I said, it's been failing everywhere. What was that one with, was it Ubisoft? Who's the makers of Division 2?
Ubisoft.
Yeah, wasn't they trying to make some masks?
We're going to get into them. We're going to get it.
Specific NFTs on them and everything. Like,
and Atari had a whole thing where they tried to like have an NFT thing and whatever, and
everybody canceled the stuff.
Yeah,
like, it just nobody was biting. Like, I don't want a specific mask. They got a code on it, but it still looked like everybody else's.
You see, Logan Paul just got into some shit too.
Oh yeah,
you see that shit? Yeah, like these niggas is tweaking. Like, bro, I told people when NFTs came out, and I did my homework. I was like, what's to this? Am I gonna miss out on some stuff? I'm gonna look into it. I'm gonna give it a fair shot. And I'm just like, this is some bull. Like, I'm not even saying it's some bull on some like the concept, but the whole like make money off of it is the bull.
Okay.
Like, if you want an NFT, if there's some value in an NFT down the future that you could possess that you think is fruitful, but you want to buy it at a price that you're comfortable with. Right now, the way NFTs exist, buying it as an investment makes no sense to me. It's not an investment.
Yeah, it's no point.
There's the way it honestly seems like it's backwards, don't it? Because it's like you would think this was something that came before like the ability to just save a picture on the internet or screen record. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, this seemed like it would have been the step before where we're at now. Like, I can screen record, screenshot, take a picture of, save anything I want damn near on the internet. Yeah. You feel me?
I'm not super well versed in this, but just the fact that they basically saying that there is like a number code and your image is going to be regulated so that you are the only one that owns that image.
So
like, people can still screenshot that. People can still do it. Like, I don't care about owning that particular image.
Exactly. That's the point. Because that's what I'm saying. Like, it seems like a step backwards because I don't care about owning it if you could go say, I own this picture and I post it. First of all, if it serves no purpose if I'm just withholding it, right? Yeah. So I post it. You be like, oh, I like that. Bow, save.
Yeah.
Why the hell would you care about owning it?
I got it in my phone. I can use it again.
Don't let you have a bigger following than me. If it's something original, you know what I'm saying, or cool or whatever, and then you got a bigger following, now it's getting buzz off of the fact that you posted it.
And then even that, like if you was to take it that far, the legalities of it. If you post a picture like that you got for a small amount of money or whatever,
it'll ruin it.
And I go do it like you said, I got a bigger following, I'll put it on my page. You gonna really sue me?
Exactly.
for that image?
And that's the thing. It's like
it don't really make sense.
It's ridiculous. Like I said, it just seems backwards. It seems like a step backwards from where we're at with the internet. That made sense before we was able to just be like save image, screenshot, screen record. It made sense. I mean, it's ridiculous. But some more weird decisions and weird shit going on. Ubisoft.
What?
So Ubisoft. I think you a little bit more versed on this. So why don't you break it down?
That stuff is crazy right now. They basically are saying going back and canceling games, delaying stuff. This Skull and Bones game that we've been hearing about forever, and it turned out to be a good concept at first because everybody.
I don't know anything about it.
Everybody that loved the ship-to-ship combat in what was it, Assassin's Creed 3? Yeah, 3. Everybody loved the ship-to-ship combat in Assassin's Creed 3. Was like, oh, they need to make a game out of this. They need to make just a sole game out of this because it's raw. And then they try to do that, but it keep getting pushed back. Nobody knows why. Like you already have the infrastructure in place.
So did the game get built off the idea of Assassin's Creed?
It did.
They was built off of it?
Yeah. Okay. Everybody wanted a game spin off of that. So that's been delayed, what is it, 6 times now? And then they had several unannounced games in the works that they also delayed. So we don't even know how many that is. Anywhere from like 3 to 7 of those.
Is any of them listed right here? We got okay. So all them games aren't necessarily delayed, but there's something going on with all these games. Right?
Well, no, the ones that they're canceling, they're just canceling. We don't even know what they are or why they're canceling.
Okay, so there's some canceled we don't know about.
So it's something like that. And I even heard recently that they wanted to get sold, so they were trying to make the company look better so that they can get sold.
But then that's simply because they stock dropped. Probably they're like, we got to get out this jam.
They say they're like $4 now or something like that compared to what it was. That stuff crazy. And then
it's like, we can't do this no more.
Yeah, the last thing I heard was they were counting on Mario Rabbids and Just Dance. I was like, who played a Just Dance? Like,
hey, we play Just Dance.
I used to play Just Dance back in the day. But
my whole house played Just Dance. I
ain't ragging nobody. If you like Just Dance, that's you.
We dancers, so we play it.
I wouldn't put the fate of a company on it.
No. That's not no. I would never say it's a good option for investing.
Yeah,
it's not. It's like put your party game out.
Yeah, that's then the Rabbids, I like the first one. I ain't played the second one.
That ain't my type of game either.
Yeah, I'm into strategy. I play it every now and then. But Rabbids 1 was good. 2, I haven't heard too much about. I heard it's pretty much more the same. But even then, same thing. I wouldn't set my whole company on that game either.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. It's like, and so then you got what you say, Prince of Persia remake. That's been delayed for a minute, right?
Yeah, that's in development hell. It seems like they not confirming it, but they keep delaying that one as well, and no word of it recently. They even canceled everybody's pre-orders on it. Like if you
better,
they canceled everybody's pre-orders.
That shit is not. That's not coming. That's not coming. First of all, wait. How you taking pre-orders on a game that's not done?
See, that's what we always talk about in this situation. Don't pre-order stuff.
You literally, was like my homie. No, shout out to Midsoft. Shout out to Scooby. He was like, I'm finna pre-order this Hogwarts Legacy. I was like, the game seemed promising or whatever. I said, do you get anything? And he named a bunch of stuff which don't mean nothing to me. It sound like a bunch of cosmetic stuff, but I'm just like, is that worth buying a game that could potentially still come out and not be great? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have faith in Hogwarts Legacy. I don't even think it's going to be bad.
I think it's going to be good.
I think it's going to be good too. But at the same time, sometimes it just be like you're giving them this. I want these companies to understand that y'all need to put out a product first. Like, you make it to the point to where we know that we will know when we pre-order, we're sure that we're going to like have a good, you never be sure. Have a good idea that you're going to like the game.
Oh, yeah. See, I even give out tips out there for our listeners and stuff like that. Something I've done in the past. Pre-order the day before. If you really want it, you at least got the time then to check out some reviews and so on and so forth. Most of the time the reviews is out a day or two before.
That's
like people who get stuff early.
Y'all check out the last video I just posted. Y'all literally gave tips on how to catch a game that's gonna suck ass, and that's really one of them. Yeah, if it ain't no reviews, if it's no reviews, if it's no pre-release reviews, if it's no straight up gameplay footage, I think that's a good sign of a game that they don't have a lot of faith in.
Exactly,
especially for the big titles.
Something happened.
The big titles.
They're not confident in their product.
Yeah, if you don't want nobody to review your game before it come out, you're not confident. That's how I feel.
And then even now, look at a lot of the stuff that we get now. The pre-order bonuses, they'll still enable you to buy them afterwards if
what
you
mean?
Really wanted it. Like Gotham Knights has some pre-order bonuses and stuff like that. There's a whole
it was
pack
cosmetics,
of
right?
And everything. Cosmetics. It was on sale. It was in the last sale on PSN. So like stuff like that, like you're not missing out.
You're not technically missing.
People be having that FOMO, like,
and it's like you could have paid less for the whole package because Gotham Knights was what $35. Then the DLC would be whatever the hell it cost, and now you just got the pre-order DLC plus the game for cheaper than the game itself.
And like I said, I'm not out here saying Gypno develops out of their money. If they make a good product, they deserve the money.
Yeah,
but if they make a shoddy product, they do what
don't,
you do.
But like they definitely don't. Yeah, I mean, I think it'd be some big news if Ubisoft go under. Like
it would, it really would.
That'd be crazy because
they one of the titans.
They one of the biggest ones. Yeah, but that just goes to show you, bro. It's just like stop putting out bullshit. Like stop it.
Yeah.
Don't make. Has Assassin's Creed been a yearly thing?
It was. Then they stopped for a while. This new one, Mirage, it's been a while since the last one.
Valhalla, it's like two years
at least. Yeah. So Mirage looks decent. They're going back to its roots with it being in the desert again and stuff like that. So that's cool. But I'm not sure where they're going with it. See, my problem with Ubisoft right now is that they keep making the same thing just in different ways. And if you get what I'm saying with that,
I've heard that so many times.
A lot of people was getting tired of the tower mechanic where you go here and do that and stuff like that. I kind of want to see them switch it up. Like, yeah, it was great for like the first 3-4 games that they did it and stuff like that. Like, oh yeah, give us more of that. Now we at the point where we like a good 10-12 games down in the line, and all of them have the same mechanic and so on and so forth. It's either third person or first person with Far Cry, and it's an open world game where you go and do a bunch of stuff in an open world, hit a tower here, open up some of the map, and so on and so forth. I love to see them switch that up. I love to see them change that formula, and I'm not necessarily sure how, but that's what the creative minds of the developers.
Yeah, and like I don't play that many Ubisoft games. I played the Division 2. I don't really play Assassin's Creed. I never played Far Cry. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's like, they keep making the same. They be like, Ubisoft, like even when another game does their formula, they're like, like a typical Ubisoft game, like that's all I hear. Yeah. And I'm like, damn, Joe, like it's like, yeah, motherfuckers, that shit catching up with y'all. Like, and I'm here to tell y'all, like, we can get better if we do better. Like, we can get better products if we treat them in the way they need to be treated.
And don't get me wrong, I got most of their stuff. The only thing I don't have right now is Valhalla and Far Cry 6 because I kind of just got burnt out, to be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
Did you beat it?
No, I don't have Valhalla and Far Cry 6.
Oh, okay.
Those are only two I don't have.
Because you said you got burned. My bad. I thought you were saying that was the last time. I'm tweaking.
Yeah, all the other Assassin's Creed I got. All the other Far Cries I got.
Yeah.
Yeah, just those last two I kind of been burnt out. So I was like, do I really want these? Yeah, so it is what it is.
Yeah, so Ubisoft, get it together for Xbox. Try to add you to the acquisition if they get it. So, okay, no. So since we went to Xbox, this upcoming showcase, they was talking about some leaks, how Starfield not in it and shit. Like, I don't know what's going on, man.
Yeah, Starfield's not supposed to be there, and that's gonna disappoint a lot of people. But the other one that everybody's excited for is Redfall.
Yeah,
Redfall
that looked decent.
Looks interesting.
That looked decent.
And it just was some news that came out recently that said it's not going to be like a Left 4 Dead. It's going to be more of like an open world game that you can play with your friends and so on and so forth. So, I mean, that might go in the formula of Ubisoft. I ain't gonna jinx it, just to call back. But I'm curious to see what they do with it. Like, when we get this full gameplay showcase and we can actually see exactly what you're doing. Like, do you have a home base? Like, is it said, are you doing towers everywhere and so on and so forth? Is the combat good? Does it look nice? You got cool different weapons. Can you turn into a vampire? I mean, it's all different.
Is this a whole new IP or is this like a
brand new IP?
Okay.
I forget who's making it though.
Yeah, a lot of my Xbox knowledge is non-existent.
I keep up with it mainly just for Game Pass.
Yeah, no, I keep up with some stuff. Like it's like I'll be seeing stuff here and there. Of course, I know the Gears of War and Halo and shit like that. But you know, the little smaller titles don't be too fond of.
They need something other than Gears of War and Halo because people get burnt out on Gears of War and Halo.
Oh yeah, well, first of all, Halo's dead. Gears of War, they said it was good, but it wasn't. Killed it, yeah. They said it was just kind of like it was Gears of War. You know, it was like it was Gears of War. You know, but I didn't hear too much hysteria over the last one. But and Forza 2 is like racing game is such a niche, you know, genre. Ain't nobody running out to buy an Xbox for Forza.
I would agree with that.
Not enough people.
I would agree with that. I can't jump on Forza only because I'm not the demographic they're looking for, if you know what I'm saying with that.
That's what I'm saying. But that demographic is this big.
Yeah, I'm not the Gran Turismo player. Me either. I'm not that stuff. I'll play a Need for Speed every now and then.
I played Hot Wheels. I played Hot Wheels Unleashed because I've always imagined as a child being a mini person inside of that Hot Wheel, going around loops and jumps and shit in that car.
There we go.
That was a dream. Even though I've never owned a Hot Wheels track as a child,
seeing the inside and the Logix.
Seeing it, I was like, whoo, if I could be in this car flipping and jumping and shit. Yeah. I played that shit because that's more of a fantasy living out. You know what I'm saying? The Hot Wheels shit. And
that's why they made it, I'm sure.
That's why they made it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, oh, this is your chance to drive a Hot Wheels car. You know, do all that shit. And that game ain't even a bad game, but I'm not. I got it when it was free.
Yeah, they gave it away in PlayStation.
I wasn't paying for that. So the racing shit is a niche genre. You feel me? So it's just like, I don't know, y'all. So people, it seems like people are optimistic about 2023 for Xbox, and I be like literally looking for the exclusives for them that's gonna be like, damn, this shit might change the game.
They're going just a different route, and crazy enough, it's working for them.
What is the route?
Game Pass. They don't care about exclusives like that. They're doing the many versus the few. The quantity versus the quality.
They want to be the Netflix of gaming.
They are. They basically are right now. I mean, it's still a very good, like I said.
But is it okay? Is it? Well, you don't have to have an Xbox.
Yeah, do it. You can do it on your PC.
I think it's okay.
And I think with the cloud game, you can even do it on your phone.
I'm gonna call it now. I think that this might be their last console. Then
you think so?
I think that because I'm saying it right now. January 14th, 2023. It's 14th, right? Yeah, it's 14th, 15th, something like that.
I'm not sure.
15th. Sorry, January 15th.
15th.
I think the Xbox is done making consoles because when you say it and I put it into perspective, it low-key makes sense. It's like you already got all access to everything on PC, and then you got the Game Pass. So I have a PC. I'd invested $600+ in a PC, right? I spent that. I can upgrade it year by year by year. I can get Game Pass on it, and I have access to hundreds, maybe thousands of games regularly. I think that just like Steam or whatever. But Steam doesn't have a monthly fee, does it?
No, Steam don't have a monthly.
You just go in there and buy games?
Yeah. Just a storefront, basically.
I think that will work better for them in the future. If you don't make a console and it's like the Microsoft store, every game that come out, buy it from us.
They have their Microsoft store.
Well, I mean, not Game Pass, but it includes everything. I'm saying, like, if they change their formula, I think staying out of the console race will serve them better.
I mean, you know, Microsoft pockets is deep.
They're very deep, but it's up to them. But how do you continue to make consoles if you're not going to care about making games that's specific to the? I'm not, because that's why Nintendo is even in the game, bro. If we're gonna be honest, like, Nintendo is still even surviving because they have games you can't play anywhere else.
See, I would even go so far as to say I've been a console gamer because they cater to the gamer, I guess I would say.
To me, it's convenient.
Yeah, it's more convenient. That's what I'm saying. Like,
Facts.
cater to the gamer. Like, I don't have to, you know, download or update stuff, all this other crazy stuff. That line has blurred in the last 5-10 years. Yeah. Like, now our PS5s are basically PCs.
Right.
Like,
you want to take it apart and add storage.
For the most part.
You want to put a hard drive on it.
And then seeing what Microsoft and Sony are doing now, taking their exclusives and everything, like with Game Pass and then most of the games that Sony's doing now, they're trying to get on PC. Mm-hmm. It's changing the game dynamic. Like, you could just literally get a PC and skip the consoles at this point, and you wouldn't be missing out on much.
Yeah, not
and
much.
That's kind of crazy to say in
much.
comparison to what it used to be in the past.
Yeah, you're not missing out on much at all.
I mean, even the point
because if it's on console, it's on PC.
Yeah, one of the things that blew me was like how now you could just plug a controller in. You can plug a PS4 controller. You can plug an Xbox
right into your PC.
Yeah, so you ain't even got to miss it. If you don't like mouse and keyboard, you still good. So
Yep.
That changed a lot of it for me and got me more into PC gaming, to be honest.
Yeah, I mean, you see me. I'm finna have my PC real soon, real quick.
Grab that Steam.
I'm getting it, but yeah, I think that it like you said, the lines is definitely blurred now. But I think that if they're not going to make games that I can only get on the Xbox, why are you making an Xbox? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I don't know, especially with y'all putting damn near everything on Game Pass. Right, it's you're getting the third parties is going on PC regardless, whether it's in Microsoft Store, Steam Store, or whatever it's at. You got the Game Pass, and then it's like, all right, we ain't making no consoles no more, but we have the money, we're gonna still make video games, but you can only get it through Game Pass. Put more money into the Game Pass and make the games only available on Game Pass, and y'all got money every month. And even if you want to charge you not on Game Pass, if you want this game, pay for a price. If you in Game Pass, pay a cheaper price. If it's like an exclusive.
They do that now for anything. If something's coming off of Game Pass, they'll give you a discount on it.
Really?
Yeah,
I was wondering. I was like, I thought everything was free.
Yeah, like
but
no, I'm saying like
if it's coming away,
they'll take things off of Game Pass.
Yeah.
So like it might be on there for 2 months and then they'll rotate it.
It's a rotation.
If they rotate it, you can usually get a sale on it.
See that's smart though. That's smart.
Yeah. So if you've been playing it, you're like, oh, this game raw, it's about to go off Game Pass. Like, dang, I ain't finished it. You just buy it for sale on sale.
Yeah. So I mean, I think so, man. Like I said, Nintendo is in this race still because they have the lower specs of all the consoles. I think they're still in the race because they make exclusives you can't get nowhere else, and PlayStation has been holding on by making quality exclusive games. You feel me?
Exactly.
So if they're gonna put less stock into that, it's no point in still making consoles, in my opinion. I
get what you're saying.
In my opinion, I don't see
some
why.
people just still like to say they got an Xbox. To be honest,
that's because they ass fucking Xbox fanboys. These fucking Xbots. They ass need to chill.
Yeah,
but
people just like to say they have it.
So from Xbox, we're gonna move to Sony. The Last of Us 2 showing up, premiering tonight. I'm definitely.
You're excited?
Yeah, I'm excited. I heard it was good. Okay.
You checking it out tonight?
Yeah, of course. Well, I don't know how it's gonna drop. It's on HBO Max, so it's like the episode drops at that time. It's not like I don't even fucking know how regular TV works anymore.
Yeah, depending on where you are. I only know because I was, everybody's watching House of the Dragon, so that's how I know. But usually stuff drop around like 8, 9 o'clock.
Okay, so when they say on HBO Max, that means it's not showing on TV. Like live, right? It's just the episode drops at this time. They dropped the
episode around that time.
Okay, yeah. I didn't even know how it was working. But yeah, I'm gonna watch it tonight then if it come out tonight. I'm excited.
Lie, bro. I restarted just to see the beginning because I wonder how they gonna do it compared to the beginning of the game. I restarted Last of Us 1 to see how they gonna compare, and I was looking at it too. I was like, I don't have part 1, so I'm not on that situation. I ain't go to $70 route. I booted up remastered, and I was like, dang, like this stuff still actually look good, which is a whole other topic we ain't gotta get into right now. Man. But it still actually look good, and that game still got it. It still got it. Of
course it does.
I still forgot how much I love that game, especially like the first scene. I ain't gonna say that. I know some of y'all out there still ain't played it, but good stuff. And I wonder if they're gonna keep it true to form with the show.
Jake Baldino watched it, and
what did he say about it?
He said it's good. The first episode, it's only one episode. Everything could change. He's like, it's only been one episode, so they could just flip all of that goodwill after it. But he said it's good. He said it's scary. He said it's almost a 1-to-1 comparison as far as the characters and the scenery in the setting. Mm-hmm. He said, like, when you look at it, he said, like, when they're outside, it feels like exactly how it looked in the game. He said
that's decent.
It's almost a 1-to-1. He said the characters and of course, it's little nuances they're gonna have to change here and there. But
I'm happy they stuck with that.
He seemed pretty satisfied with what he saw, and I trust him.
Yeah. I did hear something about the director was saying that video game deaths aren't as impactful.
Was it the director? What was his position?
Producer, somebody.
He had some.
I don't
the dumbest shit I've ever.
Person,
I don't know who it was, but I definitely know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
he said
video game devs aren't as impactful
because you can just start over or whatever the fuck
exactly.
he said. No, he said seeing a pixel die isn't the same as a real person.
Oh, come on, man. I can't. Like I said, still don't want to spoil, but there's some stuff in that game that hit you in the feels.
But you ain't gotta spoil it because you kill. Everybody know people die in this setting. So, well, I guess he meant more so people of importance. But it's not. First of all, that he's talking out his ass because he doesn't even understand the terminology of pixels.
That's most time when people do this. If you don't play games, you don't understand games. It's just that simple.
That's what I'm saying. It's like you're clear. Like, why are you in this project if you don't even give a fuck or even fully understand what games are or what this game in particular means to people? Exactly. Because for you to think that you thought you was saying some shit, like I think he was thinking like I'm finna say some shit that'll gas them up to watch this show. It's like it ain't the same watching them die in the game. Once you see them die in real life, it's a totally different. Bro, shut the fuck up. The fact that you says pixels because it's still pixels on the fucking TV, you dumbass, it's the same thing. Yeah. You think it, and it ain't even about if I rewind the fucking TV. They just came back alive, right? The same way the video game will come back alive, come back alive in the game.
Into it now.
Yeah, but it's just like you just saying shit to sound like
he just speaking.
Yeah, he was trying to gas his shit up, and it just didn't make sense. Yeah. And I'm just like, bro, shut the fuck up.
Yeah, but you know, this is gonna sell a lot of that part 1, right?
It better fucking not.
It's about to sell a lot of that part 1.
When this shit drop tonight, I'm finna.
If they bust a sale, bro. If they put a sale up, usually they drop their sales like on Monday or Tuesday.
That shit better be $1.
If they put a sale up like Tuesday right after this first episode drop, people be on that.
I'm putting it on Logix Lens. I'm telling them on this channel. I'm telling them on Facebook, Snapchat, Instagram, Twitter, everything. I'm be like, look, I said, don't buy The Last of Us Part 1.
What if you ain't never played
Buy remastered if you are so inclined to play this game. Wait, I heard that. Did they take remastered down?
I think so.
Fucking bitches. I think they did.
Don't quote me on that. I think they did.
Well, it's free though on the PlayStation Plus. Yeah. It's free. Don't buy, at least not for $70. That's what I'm gonna say. Do not pay $70 for this game because you like this show. Please do not pay $70 for this game if you like the show. I'm making a PSA. Fuck that. Fuck that. Right. But so you've been watching some other game shows?
Yeah,
game
that,
TV
we can
shows?
Get on to game TV shows. Everybody talk about the game movies, but the game TV shows, some hits and some misses there. I know me and a buddy of mine, we loved Arcane, League of Legends, and I don't know nothing about League of Legends.
So what made you watch it?
I just decided to check it out. It was Saturday.
And you knew what it was coming. You knew what it came from too.
I mean, on Netflix, yeah.
You knew it came from League of Legends.
Yeah, I knew it came from League of Legends. So I checked it out, and it ended up being an amazing show. And I can't wait to see if they bust another season.
I did hear it was good, but I was just never inclined to watch it because it was League of Legends, and I was like, I don't know nothing about that. So I was just like,
sometimes you check stuff out when I'm not sure what it is.
I definitely I watched Cyberpunk, and I didn't finish it, but I liked it. I liked it. Cyberpunk was decent. I didn't get through it. Too much shit to catch up on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of what else. Oh, of course, Castlevania. That's one of the best.
Really?
Yeah. Castlevania on Netflix. If you have not seen it, even if you're not sure about Castlevania, you haven't played the game,
just watch it.
Check it out.
I ain't against it. I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
You just got gassed about it. I'm like, shit.
Yeah, that was incredible. I have not watched Halo, but I heard things about it.
I heard that was butt.
Yeah, I heard people didn't like it.
Buns.
Unlike
they said
what they saying with Last of Us. Everybody's saying they took their own liberties and do.
They said stuff. That shit was trash. I don't know nothing about Halo either, nor watch it, but I heard that was absolute trash. I ain't heard one good thing about it.
And we might have had this conversation before, but it always tripped me out when like another genre will get a property and then like, oh, we're gonna change everything. Like it happens a lot. Like with anime and stuff like that, like
what you
like. Well, let's say there's a manga, right? Mm-hmm. And everybody loves the manga and it's incredible. And then the anime come out and they're like, oh, we're gonna change everything. Like we're gonna change the internet thing. And it's funny. Shout out to RDC World because they had a skit on that basically. That was basically
I didn't watch it, but I know what you're talking about. That was hilarious. I saw the title, but I didn't watch it.
They was basically talking about like, yeah, the developers get it or whatever. They're like, oh, everybody loved this. Like. This is great, and we finally got the rights to it. All right, we about to change everything. Dude, like, wait, hold on, man. Like, we ain't got to do none of that. It was already good.
You talking about when develop? Wait, you talking about animes in particular, or when they said like when what the fuck? It was something about when devs see the streamers' reaction or something like that.
That one was funny too. Yeah.
Or maybe I'm mixing up two different things.
Yeah, but what I'm talking about is like if you got a book and you turn it into a movie or a TV show, and they just change everything just because they got it and it's their rights now.
Yeah,
like just because they can. Speaking of that, like you remember X-Men when they made Juggernaut mutant, and everybody was mad about that because Juggernaut is not a mutant.
Wait, which you talking about?
The old X-Men. The old X-Men.
I don't recall that.
That was a big thing when they started doing the Juggernaut B and all that type of stuff.
Damn, what? Yeah, that should be weird because like, what else they do that to recently? It was something. It was Halo, and fucking, I forgot what show I was talking about. I forgot, but fuck that. So. You watch Sonic Prime? Is that? Yeah, I mean, it's a new Sonic. They made Sonic so many fucking times.
They have.
It's so many Sonics.
I remember back in the old one with Jaleel White was the voice actor for
Sonic. Yeah.
But yeah, the new ones ain't bad. I saw a couple episodes of it. If you're a Sonic fan, check it out.
I watched a little bit of it. What I saw was decent. I think I only watched one episode. I don't like Knuckles' voice again. I didn't like Idris Elba. I didn't like whoever did Knuckles in this one. It's just I don't know why. I don't know why.
Idris Elba was definitely a different take on it.
It was different, and I just couldn't. I liked the movie, but I just couldn't rock with it.
I like the man as an actor, but I would not have guessed he was going to be Knuckles.
Yeah, it just felt forced. It's like y'all just want to keep putting these big names on these actors. Just like fucking, we gonna see what Chris Pratt do with Mario.
That one is a little suspect.
That shit is sus as
fuck. I mean, but I thought about
it too.
And
the previews still don't help.
I thought about it too.
And you realize they're keeping him to a minimum, talking in them trailers.
That's what I was gonna say. We always have just ran with it that Mario is like an Italian plumber and everything else like that. But should they actually do it in a movie?
I don't even feel like he has to be Italian.
I just started playing Odyssey recently, and when you stop moving the controller, dude fall asleep and start reciting pastas and stuff like that. Like that's how deep they go with the Italian.
So he's a fucking Italian then.
So like, do they want to go that route? I don't know.
Maybe they need to.
Maybe they don't have nobody Italian on staff and they're not trying to disrespect. I don't know. You know how that goes nowadays. So,
but that's some bullshit. I mean, at this point, he's Italian, and let's go. Like I feel like I can do better than Chris Pratt.
Without that, it's not Mario to me.
Exactly.
Like, so I don't know. We'll see. We'll see where it goes.
Like this nigga Chris Pratt was like,
so you got it down.
Gee, like I feel like I could have did better than him. Like Chris Pratt, just I don't know. I fuck with him, but bro, like I don't know. Sometimes when you got money, when you can make money, you like shit. Hell yeah, I'm gonna do that shit. I don't care how good or bad to do. I'm getting paid. But to me, it's like if y'all sit up here and be like, yeah, you do the voice of Kratos, I'm gonna be like, no.
I'm trying to think.
If you be like, we want you to voice Kratos, even though I'm a voice actor and I know my voice right now, it's like, no. Yeah. I'm not doing that. I'm like, no, bro, y'all not going to have everybody hating me. I'm not doing that.
Look at the situation with Bayonetta.
Like that was ridiculous though, because nobody's ties to. But the thing is, Bayonetta's voice.
They dropped her fast, bro.
Bayonetta's voice isn't distinct to the point where it's like, this isn't Bayonetta. You could, bro.
I might disagree for the people who.
You telling me that if they how many times Tommy Pickles got to do voice? Yes, you kind of heard the differences, but you always Rugrats.
I know what you're talking about. I'm trying to remember.
He had a few.
I never knew it was a voice change.
He had his voice changed. I know Doug had his voice changed, but that was dramatic though. Doug's voice was bad. But Tommy had his voice changed a few times. But what I'm saying is, somebody could have transitioned to him, and you would have been okay with it. I mean, to her.
If they close enough in the voice,
yeah. I just think that. I don't think the love and adoration for Bayonetta was in her voice.
I'm not gonna say the new girl did a bad job. I will say though that I kind of missed.
It was an adjustment.
Yeah, it was an adjustment. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So it's not terrible, but
but Chris Pratt, I hope you get your shit together. What we going to next? So we could talk about what games we getting this month.
Oh yeah.
So it's a little steep, man. I got to make some decisions.
You thinking? You want me to go first?
I know what I mean. It's you got Forspoken, you got Dead Space remake, you got Hogwarts right in the middle of February.
Yeah, February.
Yes, that's not this month, but they close together is why I said that. And if I don't know if I'm missing anything that at least I'm interested in, but those 3 is what I'm interested in. And till I'm monetized, I ain't gonna be able to pay for all 3 games. Yeah. For sure. But I think if it was down to the wire, I'm getting Dead Space and I'm streaming it. So y'all make sure y'all check out that. I'm getting Dead Space out of those 3. I'm getting Dead Space first.
Okay. I want Dead Space, but because it's a remake, I'd rather go for new experiences.
Forspoken?
So I'm probably going to do the Forspoken. Now, I know we talked up the demo. I was like,
remember I said I was still going to get it.
Yeah, but Forspoken is something different.
It is.
It's the first time they're using the power of these new machines to make a full-blown magic game. And it's crazy, like you said, that Hogwarts is coming so close on the heels of it. So we got 2 full
that might hurt
magic
it a little
game,
bit.
AAA
Especially
magic
Dead
game.
Space 2, honestly.
I mean, there will be people who will hold out for Hogwarts.
For certain. Them diehard Harry Potter people, yeah.
But, both ain't bad. So I definitely think, and I want to see what they're talking about. We had a conversation about the controls in Forspoken. I want to see what they're talking about. I was watching a video recently. I think it was somebody was talking about how there's an option where you can set it up to where your magic skills will come back to back. Whenever something comes off cooldown, it'll automatically pop up for you to activate. And you don't have to go through your menus trying to figure out which one you want to attack with. So like if your fire skill is up, you can just attack with that.
Okay.
So if they got like a move like that,
that would help me a lot because that's one of the things that was pissing me off. It was like I was just doing this move, now I can't. Yeah. Or at least give me another option, like you said.
I think it's gonna be like up down to their opening area. Like people shit on tutorials, but they're there for a reason.
Matters, yeah.
And especially when you're playing something brand new like this, they got a whole new control scheme. It's sorely needed. So I hope the tutorial is good enough to get me into it over time. Little by little, than just throwing it all at you at once. I definitely, that's what the demo did.
Yeah, I definitely. That's when. Yeah, in my impression that I posted, I was like, I think that I might have said it, or maybe I thought it afterwards. I was like, you know what? They did throw a lot at you before you building on top of things.
Oh yeah,
so it felt like you was like, what the fuck? Like I don't
flying
know.
creatures and stuff.
Yeah, it was like
how to control them.
Yeah, not even that, but just like the abilities they gave you. I feel like they gave you stuff that you don't start out with. Like and then the tutorial was like comprehensive to the point of you have all these things now, do it, versus like you didn't build on top of the moves you had. And that's what I'm saying. It did feel overwhelming, I think, because of that.
I was getting used to it, but I didn't get that flow. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I'm from, back in the day, Devil May Cry type stuff like that. I know what I'm doing with the controller, but I just didn't have that flow with that game. Like, jump in the air, grab something, pull yourself to it, attack somebody, like all that type of stuff. I didn't have that yet. So I'm hoping that that comes quickly.
Yeah, high key.
I actually get the full game.
You're right though. You might have changed my mind. I might have to get Forspoken, man.
Yeah.
Do we know how much Dead Space gonna cost?
I think they all gonna be 60.
Forspoken?
70.
Oh, you mean 70?
Because that's a PlayStation. Well, no, that's not PlayStation exclusive. Is it?
I doubt it. I don't know.
Is that Sony exclusive?
No. Sony. I thought you meant next gen. No, it's not going to be exclusive to Sony.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's next gen only. That's what I don't know.
I don't know how they do that on PS4 with all the particle effects and everything.
I'm talking about Dead Space. Forspoken, yes. I'm talking about Dead Space.
Dead Space seemed like it would be too.
You think so? I don't know. I really don't know.
But speaking of Dead Space, though, a lot of the stuff I've seen in that looks incredible. And that's why I said I don't really want to leave it behind. But it's just
you mean you mean if you got to make a decision?
Yeah, make a decision or just buying both, huh? We'll see what my pockets look like around that day. But
yeah, man, we got to play that lottery. How much that shit up? That shit in the B's, ain't it?
That stuff crazy.
So, top to bottom remake of Dead Space is set to release for PS5, Xbox Series X, PC. Ooh, like its predecessor.
Oh, it's on PC.
Yeah,
that'd be nice.
It's not on last gen.
Okay,
it's next gen only.
Next gen only.
It's rough. Yeah, it's about that time. We done hit that stride where they not caring about last gen, and I'm happy.
I mean, they did just ramp up production for the PS5, so now it's gonna be a lot easier to get one. You might be able to actually go to a Walmart or a Target. And
even lately around Christmas month, you could really walk in a lot of stores and see a PlayStation.
Well, it's time to move to the next generation.
It was them bundles. Yeah, I'm glad, man. That shit was rough. But they need to take it up. Since it's a remake, y'all made it over. If y'all gonna make it exclusive to the next gen, it better feel fucking like it. Yeah. It better feel like it. And Isaac has a voice. He has a voice.
He has a voice, and they was even saying that they set up some stuff like you can go 0G in places you couldn't before.
Oh, really?
And I was like, that's kind of cool. But it's also a full 3D 0G. Like you could flip upside down and everything.
Like you literally
it's crazy.
Move around. Yeah, you can do. It's funny that you say that. I was trying to do shit like that, and I couldn't.
Exactly.
Playing that shit in 2022 and
even
shit.
for what it was, that was the first time I seen 0G in a game like that. And I was like, that was kind of crazy. It was cool. What they had, but nowadays, what they can do with it.
See that game gonna be so fun to stream, man. That's why I got that. But I might just have to win this lotto, man.
Yeah, we might have to do that.
I might hit this lotto.
Talk about that lotto.
Yeah, man. I had to hit this lotto, get all 3 of them joints. But I do first, like you said, for Spoken's new. I'm gonna figure it out, man. Yeah. Unless somebody want to sponsor a nigga and y'all want to watch me stream and commentate. You feel me?
Yeah. For other stuff, what do we got?
What we played recently?
Yeah, I was talking about the other stuff that was coming out this month.
Oh yeah, my
One
bad.
Piece Odyssey just dropped. That's the RPG, turn-based RPG for anime fans out there.
For One Piece.
I'm hearing good things about it.
What is it on?
Pretty good.
What's the?
I think it's on everything.
Oh really?
Yeah,
I'm not a One Piece fan nor a turn-based RPG fan.
One Piece and then Fire Emblem Engage. If you're in a strategy,
is that on Nintendo?
That's dropping on Switch. And then the last one that I was aware of, what was it? Monster Hunter Rise for PS5 and Xbox Series X and S.
But it's just coming to those. But that's the same one from Switch, right?
Yeah, but it is going to be a graphical.
I was gonna say, I'm sure it's gonna look better, right?
Yeah.
I tried to play Monster Hunter when I first got my PS5 because I believe it's free with the PS Plus. I believe it is. I think it is.
Yeah, World.
Yeah, Monster Hunter World. Yeah. And it wasn't bad. I actually had played Dauntless first. You remember Dauntless? Did you play Dauntless? I was like, okay, I like Dauntless. Wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad game at all. Dauntless is straight. And then I went into them. I was the same concept, and then I was playing by myself, so it just didn't feel. I just kind of was like, fuck it. And the graphics pissed me off too because the graphics wasn't good.
Really?
Yeah, I played on PS5 and I was like ready for that. I mean, I don't know when the last time you played Monster Hunter World, but
I say beginning of last year.
It just looked dated. It looked dated. It was like I was like, this shit look dated as fuck, and I was just like, yeah, no, I'm done.
I got you.
It wasn't bad. I just was like,
Okay, yeah, we got some good stuff coming up, y'all.
Yeah, 2023 is looking way better.
This first 3 months is looking pretty good.
Yeah, everybody was talking about, man, I don't know why about this PFL. The games you like, but Ratchet and Clank is gonna make you see what this is capable of.
It's definitely a show.
Even if for it to be cartoony, it ain't about.
Shout out to Ratchet and Clank.
Hell yeah.
Grab it if you ain't got it.
Yeah, hell yeah. What else we got? Is there any more games coming out? You want to talk about what you've been playing and how you feel about it or whatever?
I've been playing a little bit of everything. I went back
since we've been gone.
Yeah, I went back to was it Aliens Fireteam Elite? I was playing that for a little bit. Yeah.
You play by yourself?
I bought that a while ago. I played with a couple guys.
Oh, okay.
That one's fun. Of course, Call of Duty Modern Warfare 2. Still been running that. That's one I could talk about. Just the other day, me and a couple guys got together and ran the DMZ. In Modern Warfare 2.
Still ain't touched it.
I don't normally mess with Warzone and stuff like that. And this is like a shoot off of Warzone with mostly AI opponents and so on and so forth. But there are some human opponents in there. And you go in and you set up to do a mission. And you basically got to extract. And whatever you take with you, and it's in your backpack, you get to keep. If you die, you got to start with whatever you got. Like you might run in that boy with fists. And you just gotta go for it. Now, it's easy enough to get a weapon because you could go kill an AI and go at it, but it's fun, especially with friends. It's like three players.
I heard it was really difficult.
I heard it was pretty difficult, but the thing is, like, you ever played Division 2 where they got the dark zone? And
I never got to the dark zone.
Yeah, people would just come up to you and kill you and take all your loot. Same thing.
I never got to the dark zone when I played Division 2.
I tried the dark zone. I got a funny story about that. I went in the dark zone, right? I found a bag of like a legendary or something like that, and I saw what it was. Whatever. I was like, oh, I'm getting out right now. So I killed a bunch of NPCs or whatever, grabbed my bag, and walked out. Right before I got to the extraction point, I see a dude on the other side of the street just looking. So he just watching me. So I guess he was calling his boys because like a second later, it's like 3 more. they surround
hey, y'all, come get this nigga.
I'm walking slow, whatever, and I look and I just turn around like, okay. I just took off, started running, right? And they just gunned me down, just stole all my stuff.
Hey, y'all, come over here. Look, this man think it's sweet.
Yeah, that's like,
we finna light his ass up.
When I played that, I was like, nah, I ain't going in here again without a squad, man. I ain't going in here without a squad.
I know why I didn't get to DMs because when I was playing Division, that's when my PS4 started going out on me. So I couldn't even get through the game because it kept freezing and and wouldn't load up and shit. Like my PS4 was going out of commission at that point, so that's why I didn't finish that.
Okay. But yeah, definitely y'all out there, if y'all haven't tried DMZ, check it out. You might like it.
I like shit like that though. I do like I like working with my friends while we play the game to figure some shit out. So maybe you'll school me on how to do it.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it
in these next few days. What else was that? It or
for the most part, yeah. Just, trying to finish God of War.
Yeah, finally got God of War 2. I love it. It's fun as hell. It's more God of War, but I'm enjoying every second of it. Shit, it's not like you know what I'm saying.
It's gonna be good regardless.
Yeah, I'm like I'm still enjoying it. It's more God of War. If you can call it a fucking DLC, I don't care. It still feels good to play. It's fun. I don't have no complaints for real about it.
Tying into earlier, you bought Last of Us 2? Did you?
Yeah, for $10.
Okay, what are your thoughts so far?
Well, exactly what I thought.
Really?
The mechanics are perfect, but the story is stupid.
I was over there changing your mind, man.
No, I mean I ain't overly far, but what I can be perfectly honest in saying is, knowing the story makes it more repulsive versus I think if I went into it not knowing a thing. Okay. I watch movies a certain way. I'm the nigga that be like, why would you do that? That don't make sense. This is like the simple. You
tie logic into it.
I tie too much logic into it, and logic. What do you say? That's where it came from. So, but like the biggest thing it was when Joel saves Abby. This nigga, his brother says, I'm Trevor. This is my brother Joel. What the fuck are you talking about? It's zombies right next to you. Why are you introducing yourself? It was just the most, and it's like, at that point you didn't know she wanted to kill him. So it would have felt like, oh well, he just introduced himself. But as I'm watching it, I'm like, and I said this could be my bias because I know the plot. I'm like, why the fuck are you running from zombies introducing yourself to her? What? And it was just like, we gotta make sure she knows who she just ran into. So let's make him randomly introduce himself to a stranger. Like, it was just kind of like, this is stupid. So a lot of the stuff felt shoehorned. And like I said, I don't know if I said this last time. It's like, why is Abby able to punch zombies to their death, but nobody else can?
Because she's swole.
Why is the one woman that's out here hunting swoller than all the men?
Somebody said something about that recently. That
I'm not saying women can't be swole, but why is she's the only swole person out of everybody in the fucking game?
Yeah. I can't say if there's any gameplay things to back this up, but it seemed like to me that once her father died, she felt like she was on her own and she had to be strong enough to take on the world.
That's perfectly fine. They even said but everything is scarce.
They even said the director said that, well, where she's living in that stadium or whatever it is, they said it's deliberate that there's literally a gym outside her room when you walk out her room.
But where are the men that are shaped like her or bigger?
I think it was some there in the facility.
They don't run with her? Every man in that room when they got to my man's was smaller than her. There's nobody built like her.
I haven't played the game in a while, so
there's nobody built.
It's I think she did have some people on her team.
It's identity politics, and that was the issue I had.
I mean, they did mistake her for transgender.
That was a rumor. It was like they got a man, they got a trans man, all that shit, and it's like and there was a rumor. It's a woman, but that's fine. I'm not saying women can't even be swole or nothing like that, but that game was way too much into the identity politics shit and pandering. Look, women can be strong. Look, women can be brave. Look, women can overpower men. And Neil Druckmann admitted to this shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he didn't hide it. So it's just like, bro, just make a good game. Stop with all this goofy shit. You know how perfectly capable Ellie is in her small frame, and it's believable. You don't have to make this swole bodybuilder woman when when we're in a fucking apocalypse where you have to ration food, but this woman has the ability to be a fucking bodybuilder and punch zombies to their death. Joel couldn't punch a zombie to kill him. He couldn't just punch them. She punches them and they're done. She don't punch them into stuff. She punches them and they're done. Joel was never able to do that. He had to like smash their heads to nothing. She don't punch it off their body or anything.
I get what you're saying, but I feel like that's like you said. You put a lot of logic into it.
But logic aside,
there's no way in hell they would be able to kill.
Logic aside, let her punch the zombies. Country. Let everybody be able to give so many punches to knock them out. You know what I'm saying? Like Ellie should be able to punch a zombie till it dies. No, she has to stab him. So it's just like Joel wasn't able to punch a zombie till it died.
Yeah, I mean, I even say realistically, skill alone probably wouldn't get you cross country as being a, young woman running across country fighting hordes of people. Like, it wasn't that. So it's a lot suspension of disbelief. You got to go with it, I guess.
And I can suspend my belief, but it's the when you put all the shit on top of each other is my issue. That's why I came out with it. But I'm gonna still play the game. I'm gonna stream that from beginning to end. I already streamed one.
Think when you finish it.
Yeah, no, for sure. We gotta circle back. This game was a lot. Besides that, I've been playing Gotham Knights as well. I said on here, I'm not paying $70. I ended up paying $10. My cousin, thank you, Emmanuel. You my cousin. Shout out to you. He was like, I don't get it, man. I got you. Bow. Threw me the bread, and I paid the difference. Paid $10 for the game. Perfectly fine with that purchase because that game was not worth $70.
Now, is it worth the 10 you dropped on it?
Oh, for certain.
Okay,
it's worth 20. But I wasn't in no rush. He was like, play this with me. He's like, I guess he had to play. But he's like, play this with me, bro. And I'm like, all right, shit, we'll play. I'll play this with you. I was never against playing the game in its entirety, just like Avengers. I was never against playing Avengers in its entirety. I knew I wanted to play the story. I love story games. And I was like, yeah, I'll pay this. I paid fucking $10 for Avengers PS5 version. So it was just like, yeah, that's perfectly fine.
I'm curious, who'd you pick?
I like Nightwing the most so far.
That's who you pick?
I like Nightwing the most. I do not like Jason Todd.
Can you switch freely between them?
Not once you're out. Once you go on patrol every night, no. But you just switch whenever you feel like it. Once you back at the hideout,
you can switch?
Yeah, you switch freely once you go back to
progression pass between them? Like they all level up the same?
Yeah, not every. They level up in power, but not. It's hard to explain. Like if I find a piece of gear for Nightwing, that doesn't automatically give me gear for everybody. So Nightwing now has this suit that gives him power, but the level that I'm on is across everybody.
Okay.
Like level 1, level 2, level 3, that goes across, but like his power in himself with what I can pick up is what I find for him only, and him by himself. Okay. And his abilities, like I can't, everybody got their own abilities, but if he has 2 ability points, everybody's gonna have 2 ability points. Basically, yeah. It's where it's they got different ways to progress, so it's all some of it's cohesive, some of it's separate.
Yeah, I had a buddy of mine who wanted me to run it with him, and then I saw all those problems they had when they first came out, and I backed out.
Yeah,
I might grab it again if they drop another sale. I know they was just in this last sale, but if they drop another sale, I'll grab it.
The 70 is the problem. It's not the game. The game itself isn't the worst game to play. It's not like it's terrible. It's got its problems, but it's not worth $70. That's for certain.
My pet peeve is grind without reason.
Yes.
That's my pet peeve.
I feel that way too. It feels so grindy for no reason. It's monotonous as fuck. It's monotonous as fuck.
If I'm grinding just to grind so I can grind some more, like that don't make a lot of sense.
That's where I'm at with it.
If I'm grinding to beat a difficult boss or a challenge or something like that, or a horde of enemies, that's a different story. But grind just to grind.
Yeah, and that's why I told you where I was at with it. I just need to play with somebody to actually finish this, because otherwise I'm playing it just for the sake of playing it. It's more fun to do with and to be honest, even when I played my cousin today, even when we played together, granted he didn't have a mic, but still it was just like, well, let's fight this group of people together. Well, let's fight this group of people together. Let's fight this group of people. It's just like no fight felt different from the next. There's not a lot of variety.
The different attacks and
you get some skill,
gadgets and stuff.
Well, you get them slow for one. You get those slow, and then even still, it's kind of like the cooldowns is a fool for your special stuff. The cooldowns is ridiculously long, and even outside of that, it's just like the fight. The agility they show is really cool, but it's not fluid. It don't feel smooth. It's not smooth at all. And I remember that was a big thing when they compared Jason Todd and Arkham Knights or Gotham Knights, whichever one, to this one. how smooth he was. And when I was playing, it's just not smooth. It's not smooth. It don't feel like Spider-Man.
Like you said, Red Hood was bad.
No, not Red. Everybody, all of them. It's just the way the game mechanics is. It's not smooth at all. It's not smooth. You could get out of a dodge quickly, but just in general, like when it don't feel like I said. It should feel like Spider-Man. I know they're not Spider-Man, but the fluidity should be there, and it's not.
Gotcha.
So it's just not worth 70. That's my problem. Okay. That's it.
Okay. There it is.
Yeah, it is. So we hit everything, man.
Yeah, I think we covered it all.
Yeah, we'll see y'all next week, man. We hit everything we wanted to hit on this week. Make sure you like, subscribe, follow, leave a comment so we could discuss everything we talked about. You feel me? You got any leaving remarks?
Not right now. It's our first of the year. So
yeah, first of the year. We're gonna get back to our it's gonna be the regular scheduled program, you feel me? But
holidays is over.
Say the Game Podcast. We out, y'all.
Ace. We out.